I'm going live. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening,
Hi.
everybody. We should do that thing where we need some paper and
Okay,
like
do you know what?
like news people.
Can we do like?
Get some paper.
Should we face the wrong way and spin round?
Yeah,
in
we
the
went to
chair?
get some paper. Give me that manual, that RC manual. Just give me the RC manual.
No,
It'll be fine.
look.
That's fine. They can pretend. They can't tell. Oh, good evening.
Sorry.
I don't know if that worked.
Yeah, no. We're not professional at all. Okay.
Good
We're
evening.
done. Yeah.
Um,
Good evening.
welcome to tonight's chat. Today is Friday, and it's 7:15. We're a little bit later than we would have liked to be. Dog man,
I know. The minute.
honestly, it's like he's
the
doing it.
minute we start. He's done this like a couple of times to you this week, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Right in the middle of just starting a video, or or
Yeah.
we've just gone live, and that's it.
Oh, it's just so annoying. All right, but it's yeah.
You probably can't hear him, but we can hear him.
we can hear him. Welcome to the chat, guys. It's Chinwag number 167, our weekly chat where we
Yes.
just come on live and chat about the week. The week we've had a busy week. I can see already we've got a few people popping in
Yes.
saying hi, and Bad Biscuit, aka Lex, aka Jewelry God, that's her new name, hashtag Jewelry God.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if she knows
Does
it.
she know?
I'm not sure, but aka Jewelry God has super chatted £2 and asks, what's your favourite pasta shape?
Oh, the twisty one.
Okay, I'm going to be controversial here.
I like the twisty one.
That's fine. I just think pasta in all its forms, I couldn't think of like a lamer thing to eat. Like you eat it, if you had nothing but like wheat lying around,
It's because you're a weirdo.
No, I'm not. I'm just like, it's so lame. Like, I just don't understand. I've eaten pasta. I eat pasta now and then if I have to. But there's so many better things to eat.
Yeah, those are the dinners where I'll give him a pasta meal and then
Yeah.
he goes, oh, I'm going to have a steak slice.
Or-
It's like straight after.
I'm just saying, so for me, I'm indifferent. Like, if I had to choose, I do like penne, Is it
Yeah, that's the...
the
little
tube,
tubes,
the little
yeah.
tubes? Yeah, I don't mind those, but and I've had good pasta, so it's not like you're just talking about. I've had all kinds of pasta, right? I've had the pasta that they sell in packets for 10p, and I've had egg pasta. And I've been to restaurants where they've made fresh pasta. Making fresh pasta, like, why even bother? I mean, it's just like, that's just like saying, like, here, I've made this oil for you, or something. It's just like, so what? It's such a pointless thing. Like, it's just the lamest thing, I think. I'm just gonna hate on pasta. I'm sorry if that upsets anybody. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just putting it out there. We are looking a bit, and do you know what this is? This is Snapchat's fault, because
Oh.
Snapchat, uses
yeah,
a filter,
I was
so
playing.
it kind of no, it like does this thing where it
Oh.
enhances video.
Does
so
it?
so you watch.
Does it make us look better?
Well, I don't know. See that it does that. It kind of make look. That's without.
Oh, okay.
So there's a slight difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it on just
Yeah,
because.
my skin looks better with it.
Yeah, that's what it does. Yeah, we can also look like eggs. Like, looking like eggs is pretty cool. We
You were
like,
saying hello to people in the chat. Before
oh,
started the podcast.
you messed up there. Look, you're some
no.
disco egg. Look, when you turn your head, you become like a disco egg with different
Okay.
colours.
I won't move.
But
I'll just
okay,
sit here.
no,
and say
it's cool. It's cool.
Anyway.
Right. We'll
So-
say a few highs.
Oh, yeah, we were still saying highs.
Hi to everyone that's joined. We've got a lot of people that have popped in. Are we going to go through them? Do you want to go through them?
No,
I'll
you
have
go
a
for
little
them.
drink. I'm
No,
having
you
it.
go for them.
We've got Stephen Bennett. We've got Reselling World, DB Resell, Stu Manry, The Vinegar Jar, a couple of pickers, Welsh Wonder Nia, Nordic Night Owl, Money Mental, aka Andrew, DB Resells, which is Damien. Thank you for popping in, guys. Dave says, I spent the last 15 minutes watching Z's 199 ramble. Firstly, the video wasn't even 15 minutes long. But yes, it was rambly. Chelsea says good evening. Hi Chelsea. Claire, in it to flip it. Fat Girl Sewing. Nad's Palette Allotment as well. Haggis Lover. Jack Dobbins. Peaks Retro Collectibles. Thank you RJ. Ali Evans. and Carlo B, Paul C, and the Chaz Jump. I've just seen Uniquely Me, Tracy, Chris Tyler, Richard Hale. Over the years, Tim. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. If you want to see like such a cool you just cool AF. If you want to just see someone, if you want to see what cool AF looks like, check out Over the Years, Tim. Him and his whole entourage, aka his missus and his mum. They're really good. They're really enjoyable to watch. He's got a very broad knowledge of stuff that I'm not personally interested in, but I like Tim because he's interesting, and he almost excites me to go out and buy glass stuff. Almost. The Vinegar Jar says he'll be dissing bread. No, bread is amazing. Bread is fantastic. Bread is really important, and I think you can make a cheese toasty. If you're hungry right now and all you've got is some bread and cheese, you can make a cheese toasty. Cheese toasty is in like the top 10 go-to foods, right? And if anyone says otherwise, it's just wrong, okay? Like you can just go to the fridge, get some cheese, toast the bread, melt the cheese, bit of Tabasco sauce or something on there, bit of flavor. You've got something good. What are you gonna do with some pasta and some cheese? You should be eating. What, you should melt the pasta on top of the cheese on top of the pasta. Like, ooh, you know. And it's just it's just lame, man. It's completely lame. Yeah. Sorry.
Don't hold back.
I'm just saying.
Do you know what? I regret cooking all those pasta meals now.
You don't cook many pasta meals.
I cook some pasta meals.
I don't mind tuna pasta bake. I don't mind it, but I'm not like oh wow, you've made pasta. Do you mean like it's pasta? You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Eyeball Paul, John, Salty Dog Picker, Jason, the Reselling Gamer. Thank you for popping in. Wow, lots of people saying hi. So yeah, the crazy card. Z has the best words about bread. Bread is amazing. You know, bread is important, I think. Hey Steve, how are you? Cheese toast is also that. No, Andrew. No, Andrew. Doesn't like pasta but likes onion. You know what, Andrew? I'm just going to come out and say, alright, you shouldn't even have a mouth, okay? I don't even understand what palates you've got in your mouth, but they're broken. You need to go and see a specialist, because how you can say that a cheese toasty sucks and pasta doesn't, I don't know what planet you're from. You know, I like you, Andrew, but seriously, not liking onions? I mean, no, just don't even. You can't even. I can't even take you seriously. You're like a clown shoe. That's what you are, Andrew. A clown shoe. Just putting that out there. Pasta. Hey, Thrift Beast. By the way, guys, another person that you should definitely check out is Chris, Thrift Beast CQ. Out of all the reselling, I had to do that.
I know.
Yeah, it's my hair's so long now.
You're like, you have to.
Out of all the reselling merch I have seen, okay, I've seen loads of like reselling merch. Thrift Beast's graphics. If you're thinking of getting merch made or something, you really need to check out Thrift Beast CQ. His merch is so good. Like, his logo is El Fuego. Like fire. Fuego. Fire. Yeah. So,
Cool.
all right. So yes, we're going to talk about the week and how it's been. There's some comments about pasta. My missus would make pasta bake every night. Pasta bake is okay, Steve, but I'm just saying, like, when you've got choice, pasta is like, I don't know, like, pasta is just like, I don't know, what am I saying? Pasta is, you know, you have it when you've got no choice.
I don't know where you're going with this. I'm just letting you go.
Do you like pasta? Like, do you think it's better than bread?
I like pasta.
Like,
if I had
what's
to
more
choose,
versatile?
No, if I had to choose, I would probably want bread more than pasta. But that's not to say I don't like pasta. I like pasta.
But what's there to like about it?
I don't know. I just like it.
Man,
You can do different things with it.
Like what? Yeah, what? What can you do with it?
Different sauces and
Different sauces.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just,
Don't have a go at me, man.
I'm not having a go at you. I'm just.
I didn't even ask the question about pasta.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying I quite like it.
Cape Cod could help with that hair. You know what,
I know.
Tracy? I couldn't.
Do you know what? He nearly lost his cap this evening. When we
Yeah,
went out to
the
the
cap
dog walk.
blew away. It's really
Like,
windy.
We're getting
Yeah.
quite bad weather. Well, not like awful.
Yeah.
It's not like terrible, because there's plenty of places out there that get really, really terrible weather. And like we're just getting like quite strong winds and a lot of rain at the moment. I think our forecast for the weather the next 10 days is just like rain. So
Yeah.
that really sucks.
Yeah.
And
Rain.
we went out for the dog
Just
walk,
rain.
didn't we?
Yep.
And your cap kind of just
My cap blew off, and it was doing that thing where
He
you know
had
you were
to
going
chase it
near
down
it,
the road.
and then you were like, and then it
You're
was,
like, I'm so close.
and then it was trying
and then
to,
it was like, ding, ding, ding.
yeah, it was trying to go again, you know, and yeah, it was just,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh wow, I just noticed Karen has super chatted £2 as well. Thank you for popping in, Karen. Karen
thank you.
super £2 says hello there, fab vid about clearing dead stock. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that comment.
I have to admit, I haven't watched it.
Oh, Beck hasn't watched it. Man, you know it's monetized.
I know, but
So like,
I haven't. I have been a little bit busy.
what, like working or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Could have still watched it. You know, spread the word.
I was a little
Do
bit
you spread the
busy
word
this
at
week.
work? Even? Do you even tell people?
No.
Why not? Should be like, hey, you know, I heard this cool cat's on the internet.
Yeah, it happens to be my husband.
Yeah, say, yeah, just
And go watch.
just say honestly, and say he used to be really good looking when he was slimmer. Now not so much.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But yeah, but he's trying to lose weight. Tell him he's trying. Trust me. Trust. That's it.
Yeah.
So yes. Rightio. So we're going to talk. Oh, Tommy's in the chat as well. Hey,
Hi.
Tommy. Oh my god. Oh my god. The best content of all content on the internet.
Yeah.
If any of you in here have not subscribed to Tommy Bernard in the chat, please go and subscribe to Tommy Bernard in the chat. Even if you don't like him or anything, don't worry about it, just subscribe. Because it doesn't matter. It's not about Tommy. Tommy is a facilitator.
Yes.
And he has a way with people, and man alive. What he created alongside Tracy, honestly, the video, I mean the live stream, I only caught a little bit of the live stream.
Yeah, I mean,
But we've been watching.
I haven't caught up with it, but the bits I kind of
You must
caught
watch.
when I walked past when you were watching it earlier.
The best
I was just
content.
like, I could not.
Like,
I could not stay away. I had to keep watching.
it was the best content. I mean, it really was amazing. Mel, back from Burnout, is a legend. Bron, reseller Bron, she's a legend. Oh, wow. I just wanted to put that out there, guys. If you haven't, please go for your own sake. It is so worth it. It will make you feel good. Like, if you're feeling like you're having a bit of a rough day or something, you just need to watch that. It's like YouTube crack. It will sort you out straight away with no side effects. Honestly, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would say so.
It was great.
Alrighty, Tim is feeling the love the last 2 weeks. Lol says in it to flip it. Hey, Jasmine Banbury. And look, we're probably
We're like
are we
really
far?
far behind.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll
We
down
really
to
are.
towards the bottom. Pasta for diabetics is the devil, so we don't eat much of it. Oh, okay. Oh, and the comment has gone. One of
Yeah.
these Fridays, Z's gonna keep digging. Thanks. I used to eat Play-Doh. Play-Doh, okay. Love the smell of Play-Doh. Yes, definitely. Asked hubby to get chips on the way home. What man leaves home without wallet? Ran over to Karen.
Oh, do you know what, Karen? I can hardly talk. I leave the house a lot of the time without my mobile phone, my keys,
Or wallet.
my wallet.
You just assume.
And I walk out the door and we'll be walking down the road and I go, you have got your keys and your wallet, right?
Yeah, you just assume I'm gonna have
Yeah.
keys and a wallet.
I'm absolutely terrible for it. The only time
Yeah.
I know I've definitely got my keys and my wallet is when I'm going to work.
It was That's the only time. So okay.
If I'm going to the shops, I don't tend to take anything.
Oh, Georgina Gilles in the chat as well.
Oh, dear.
Tommy is not a facilitator, he's an instigator, says Glock Van. Hello, Zian Beck says Silver Manny. Hi, Silver Manny. Georgina says
Yeah.
was hilarious. Honestly,
Oh, I haven't watched it fully, so
guys,
I'm hoping.
you know,
Yeah.
you know what, guys? YouTube is very much about what we saw yesterday or
Yeah.
today. Like, it is people being people, like supernatural, super free flowing. It was just how we're all like that. We're all like, do you know what I mean? We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there, and it was just genius, and it was just the best things about
Yeah.
YouTube, in my opinion. I think it was so cool. But yeah, right. Andrew apparently gives free crack to anyone who subscribes.
Ah.
That may be in contradiction to certain laws. You may want to check that out. Crack is so Moorish, says yeah. Right. We're gonna actually talk about our week. We're gonna talk about our week.
Yeah.
How has our week been? It's been busy. It
Yeah.
has been busy. We're gonna talk about really just, you know, like, it's half term. You know, kids are off college and school.
Yeah.
And we kind of made a very short notice decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna kind of
Yeah,
talk about it a little bit? Just
Well,
yeah.
we went down to see family just unexpectedly, unplanned.
We had some news.
We had to do it.
Yeah, it was one of
And-
those things where it was a health type thing.
Everyone's
Touch wood,
fine.
everyone is fine.
Everyone's fine.
But you know when you get that call or that message,
And you just
and you're
you
like,
just wanna be
we've
there.
got to be
So
there.
we
Yeah.
had to go.
Yeah.
So we travelled down. It was ridiculous because I was back at work on Monday.
Yeah,
So we travelled
we actually
down.
travelled because we didn't find out, I think, until Saturday morning or Saturday.
Yeah.
Or no, I think it may have been like late Friday night
Yeah.
or Saturday morning. And I think on Saturday we made the decision
And we were just like,
that we
right,
couldn't.
We couldn't travel on Saturday because
Well,
we were just
We were
gotten into
thinking. I
so
think we were
much
thinking,
traffic.
weren't we?
And then we were
it
just
was
like-
just the news had just
Yeah.
come through, like the information, and like I think we decided on. Well, you kind of decided
Yeah,
we
I
have
just said,
to.
look,
Yeah.
we'll go first thing in the morning. We got
Yeah.
up like 4 o'clock Sunday morning, drove down south. It took us about. It was actually quite a good run, wasn't it? It only took us about 5 hours.
Yeah,
I
only took us
think.
about 5 hours, and
and
it
then
was great.
saw family.
Yeah, which was amazing.
Which was really great.
It was amazing. It was amazing on in many ways.
Yeah.
It was amazing because obviously we got to see family. It was amazing obviously because we, you know, just it was all that stuff. We hadn't seen
Yeah.
them for a while. I think it'd
Yeah.
been over a year.
Yeah, it had been about a year.
So it was nice. You know, got to hang out with family, which is brilliant. And also, I think it had like a side effect as well,
Mm-hmm.
where recently we'd been getting really down about being away from family.
Yeah.
And
I'm feeling
yeah.
a bit homesick. And
yeah,
we
really
were,
homesick
We were talking a lot
about moving back down south.
Back down
Yeah,
south.
because at the end of the day, Croydon
Mm-hmm.
is home. But
And after
yeah.
speaking to family, they put our heads in the right
yeah,
place, didn't they?
when we had like chats and stuff, and it was nice when like my family were kind of like, no, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
like, and it made me feel, you know, it's good to know that
Mm.
they've got your back and they're supporting you.
Yeah.
And also a quick walk around Croydon helped that situation as well.
we were just like,
We were
yeah.
like, we were probably right. And yeah, so it was really, it was a
Yeah.
super busy weekend for us.
Yeah, it was,
yeah,
you know, it was
tiring as well.
we don't like going down and visiting family in that way, you know, like short notice. Normally we do it very
Yeah.
planned, and if we had obviously known in advance, but with these things you're never going to know in advance, we would have kind of gone down differently.
Yeah, we would have.
because
Yeah,
it's kind of thrown our week completely, hasn't it?
it did.
Absolutely, just threw it out
And
completely.
Yeah, so we kind of we were knackered driving there, driving back,
Mm-hmm.
and it was, you know, moved to Medway, cheaper and more importantly near me, says Karen.
Do you know what, Karen? I'd love to.
Georgina says come back south. We still have a hankering. We do still have a hankering. I tell you, there's certain things, right? if you go into a fish and chip shop up here, right, and you say to them, "Can I have a saveloy and chips?" They look at you like you've got two heads. They don't actually know what a saveloy is up here, right? I mean, I know saveloy is not a great thing to eat anyway. I'm not saying that it is, but it's...
And the one place that we did go that knew what it was, he turned around and he was from the south and he was had a fish and chip shop up here.
Yeah, and he was like, no, they don't want it up here. And I tell you something that really bad happened, guys. This really did shake me, okay? I was at my local kebab shop.
Sorry, I've got to laugh because I know exactly what he's going to say. The fact that you went, this shook me. This is like deep.
This was a moment where, like, I was almost about to just go.
Okay, he was going to start running through the town and just screaming with his arms flaying.
I think like, I could have just driven. At that point, I was thinking I could just get in the car and just go.
You're like, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm going.
All right, well... Okay, I went to the kebab shop, and you know, they had recently started, which I thought was an amazing move. I thought progress. This is good. They had started doing chicken doner as well as lamb doner. Okay, anyone that's had chicken doner from a good kebab shop will know it's good, right? It's good. I like chicken doner a lot, and I went there to the kebab shop, you know, all like unaware. You know, thinking, oh, you know, I'll have a nice chicken doner today, you know, and I was like, yeah, can I have I was going to say a regular. The truth is, I would say, can I have a large chicken doner with hot chili and garlic sauce, please? And the guy looked at me, and he could probably tell I'm not from the north or whatever, and he looked at me, and he was like, sorry, boss, we've stopped doing it. If we were down south, it would be flying out. Up here, these are his words. They only want pizza and lamb doner. That's all they want. And so no more chicken doner.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Zaheer was devastated, obviously, as you can tell. Dave, food. Can you tell he hasn't had his dinner yet?
Hello to Shazad. Shazad is in the chat as well.
Hello.
The Vinely... Or the vinyl price, is it? Vinyl price says, question, hi Zaheer and Bex, do you still use Web Interpret? We do, but we use it for our RC store only. We don't use it for the general store. Yeah, and there's a reason for that. The RC store is safe, and there's, you know, it was fine, but sometimes when you're selling random things, you can possibly get caught out. Possibly, there's a really great YouTube channel, Terminal 99. Is it? I'm not sure. I think it's Terminal 99, and Terminal 99 it has got a really good big eBay business, and he specializes in antique vintagey stuff, and his eBay account nearly got shut down because some of the stuff that was okay to sell on certain eBay sites wasn't okay to sell in other sites.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember
you telling me about this?
So for example, he got banned for 30 days because he sold an empty vintage perfume bottle on eBay France. It was listed on eBay France. eBay France don't allow that. eBay Australia dinged him for something. And actually also in the chat, Shazad has also had similar ones of those types of situations where Web Interpret, I'm not sure actually if he has or not, but it's possible he has. I'm not sure, but you have to be careful. Basically, you have to be careful, and it's safe for our RC store because it's all just RC parts. Those are fine whether you sell them on eBay.com, eBay France, whatever. But just be careful when you're doing that. Money Mental says, I've never had a chicken doner. Wow. Note to self, opening in the Saveloy market in Croydon, says she. I only eat chicken doner. Lamb doners aren't nice for me, at least, says Damien. Chicken doner is God when it's done well. Okay, guys, if you are in and around the Heath, Thornton Heath, if you go to Sellers Park, Emek Kebab, guys. Emek Kebab. Let me just say it one more time. Emek Kebab, okay? You have to go to Emek Kebab. It is the best the best kebab shop, and trust me, right? Look at me. I'm just making sure they understand. How many kebab shops have I eaten in, huh?
Quite a few.
Many.
Yeah.
Would you say I've eaten in kebab shops across the country?
Yeah, I think it's probably fair to say.
Yes. So yes. Chicken doner is amazing. Croydon sounds like a bunch of heathens, says she. Black pudding doner, no. BCB has shared Terminal 99's channel, and Shazad says banned many times. Yeah. So be careful with Web Interpret, because they are a translation service, and they will just translate anything you list. But what may be okay for example, you can sell knives on eBay.com. You can't sell knives on eBay UK. So be careful. You can get in trouble with those types of things. Karen says Medway is calling you. You need to move here. Lovely walking spots for Alfie. Great schools for girls, but don't bother with any of the charity shops, please. Yeah, I don't know if the buzz is still there or not.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
There's
houses up here are so much more affordable. Housing is affordable.
I've said to Zaheer, there's still a lot of potential for what we can achieve up here, and I think that's something that we're kind of still kind of getting our heads around, and what we really want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still confused.
Yeah.
Basically. Chinwag 167 weekly chat about food with Zaheer and Bex. Yeah, I'm awfully sorry if you've come here for some kind of reselling chat. We can do some reselling chat. In the chat, guys, if you've got any reselling, if you feel the need for some reselling, we'll tell you what we sold. What we sold.
And I was going to say, we've got a couple
I
of
don't even
bits
think
to
I've
show,
brought that up yet. Hold on.
This is how prepared we are. Okay, we are really sorry, but we were really, really not prepared today. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try and.
Yeah, we can have a look. See if there's any. RC store this week has not been as good as last week.
No, it hasn't. There has definitely been a drop.
There's been a drop, but that would be explained by us not really doing as much work. Because we've been busy. We've been away with family, all that kind of stuff.
And it's been half term, so we have taken we took a little bit of time out, didn't we, with the girls? Not a great deal, but we did.
Yes,
we did
exactly.
do a few bits with them.
Yeah. Alright, let's just have a look. So we have done, over the past 7 days, a whopping...
Oh, it is a bit of a drop, actually.
It's a big drop. Yeah, we have done...
Last week, what were our figures about? Was it about 14 or 15? I can't remember. Can't remember what our figures were last week. Turnover-wise.
It was about 1,600, hun.
Oh, okay. So last week was about 1,600. This week it looks like it's a total of.
So okay.
2, 4.
Let's just show you quickly. So RC store has done £246.
Yeah. So RC store I think was
about 300.
Similar amount last week. Yeah. So that's all.
So that's had about a £50 drop. The general store has had a big drop. Let me just get the general store up for you guys so I can show you. It has been
it's a massive
£300 in 7 days. So we've only done 546 in 7 days. 546 in 7 days. That is less than one of our sales last week.
Yeah.
We actually sold one item last week for 600, and we sold many other items for more money. So it's a bit of a drop.
It hasn't been fantastic. No. I didn't even know what the figures were. If I'm going to be completely honest. I have not even looked at eBay this week.
But we haven't listed. We've not really. Kids have been off. We went out during the week as well. It's been fun. So yeah. You're not selling we're not selling an embroidery machine every week. You're right. Absolutely. However, even if you took the embroidery machine away from last week's sales, we still did 1,600. Yeah. So 600 away, that makes about 1,000. So we've still had
it's still a drop,
like a £450 drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if you wanted to take the machine out of it last week, which we don't sell those type of items every week.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be sitting here and talking about it.
Yeah. So it's been a pretty poo week, but I kind of just think it is what it is. I I think we're doing what we can within our space, because I mean, obviously some of you guys saw the video I put out yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I
don't know. I can't even remember. I didn't even know it was Friday today. Okay.
Oh. I put a video out. It was either yesterday or the day before, and like we talked about like the sales and what did I talk about? I can't even remember. I talked about getting rid of stuff that was stale stock.
Why are you
stale
asking
stock.
me? I didn't even watch it.
Stale. You don't even watch it. You hater. Stale stock. Okay, we're talking about stale stock, and stale stock is an issue. Like, you know, it's really important to kind of for us to move this stuff along. We're working in this really tiny space, and we need to just keep stuff that's like been really good. So, you know, it's not been a great week, but yeah, it is what it is. Amazing what not listing for a few days can do, says the Vinegar Jar, Peter Cummins. Andrew says, this week has been awful for me too as well. My worst week on eBay since 2018. I will again reiterate, we are very lucky that Beck has a job.
Yeah.
So, you know, we always have that to fall on.
I'll be honest, we probably wouldn't feel like this relaxed.
Yeah.
If I wasn't working, if we didn't have my income to kind of, you know, fall back on, and so
exactly. And plus, listing obviously does affect things. I'm 100% sure. We, you know, because we haven't been listing as much stuff,
and we haven't had
but we have had a sale which hasn't paid. I've actually sold a coffee machine for £140 plus shipping, and it is going to Kazakhstan.
See, we had a slight disagreement about this sale, right?
Yeah,
because
Beck was like, don't ship it to Borat.
I said, that's not what I said.
Yeah, Jimish.
I actually said,
I've ordered a very nice coffee machine.
Okay, can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I actually said I don't think we should accept the offer because I would have concerns about it reaching there in one place, because it's a coffee machine. It's like the Gadget thing. It's behind you, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's there.
behind me. It's over there somewhere.
And so I would be like really, really concerned about shipping it just because of possible breakage. And then the other option would be like, what if it doesn't get there? You know, it's a lot of.
Get there?
Yeah, it's a.
The guy would be sitting there going, "Where's my coffee machine?"
No, can you stop, please?
He wouldn't. If he sat there going.
So, and
with his wives, you know.
I wasn't that convinced that we should have accepted the offer. Zaheer, on the other hand, was like, "No, I'm accepting it. I haven't got a problem shipping anywhere."
The reason why I was happy to accept it, the reason why I'm happy to accept it is I've shipped stuff all over the world, heavy items. I've shipped heavy items to the most remote islands. I've shipped stuff like everywhere, and overall, I don't feel it's. I feel that you're hurting yourself by not doing.
I understand that, but right.
This guy's paid more than the average UK or European buyer would pay.
This happened in this country, right? When we previously sold a Gadget.
Didn't realise Borat had an Irish accent.
So we did, and this was a few years back, wasn't it? I'm trying to be serious and talk eBay.
So am I.
Just a little bit, just a little bit serious.
Karen, serious. I'm serious.
Okay, so previously we, and I think it was a couple of years back. I say we because it was more you at the time, because I think we were actually down south, so it was more than a few years back. Yeah. We were down south.
Down south. Yeah.
And so we sold a Gadget coffee machine to someone, and it got thrown over a fence.
That was using Hermes.
I know.
That was using Hermes.
And the machine, as well as you had packaged it, and the guy said to you, "You've packaged it so well." Yeah. But had the guy not chucked it over,
I disagree with the guy. I disagree with the guy.
Fine.
I disagree with the guy, because what I learned from that, okay, number one rule of life, okay, it's always your fault. Okay, something happens, you could have done something about it. Right? Car insurance companies ask you whether you've been in a collision, whether it's your fault or not, because secretly they're thinking if you've been in a collision, it was also your fault for being involved in the collision. And I took from that, I didn't package it well enough.
Okay,
And since then,
I can understand that.
I've shipped like delicate vintage tube amps across.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but I would.
It's risky.
I am a bit
it's
nervous
risky,
about it. I'm being
there's a lot of
completely
new
honest.
money in Kazakhstan. There is. There's a lot of people
Okay.
that like Russia, Kazakhstan, places like that. People will pay good money for your stuff. They will pay more money than the equivalent buyer in the UK or Europe or in like the main European countries. That's just my experience. I'm willing to take the risk. The reason why I'm willing to take the risk. You are right. Zaheer is always wrong. So just that. The reason why I'm willing to take the risk is because I paid a £5 for the machine. We sold it for 140 plus the shipping. I reckon I'll package it so it will last a trip abroad and back, and I'm not concerned.
No.
I really am not concerned. I think we charged the guy like £80 shipping. It's going to cost us about £50 odd to ship it, from what I've seen, with all the correct dimensions and weights and everything. I feel it is a risk, but I'm happy to take it. That, you know, this is what I like to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Who said the Hermes did throw it over? Took their word. Oh, exactly, Dave. Exactly, Dave. Dance high, dance
I think that, but then you're implying that the person who received it damaged it, because, you know, then why would he get a machine that's like
the machine
just
was
to damage
the machine was
it?
damaged because I didn't package it correctly. Simple as that. Simple as that. If I had packaged it correctly, it wouldn't have gotten damaged. You know, like, you should be willing to put a steel toe boot to your packaging. I was going to say to your package.
Yeah.
And then I thought, no,
Yeah.
don't put a steel toe boot to your package. It's not worth it. Okay? You only get one. Look after it. I meant physical, you know, stock that you box. Yeah. You know what I meant, honey. Yeah. You know what I meant. So, yes. Could use dried pasta as void fill, says Lex. It's useless for that as well because it's so brittle. I mean, and I'm not sure what about its dampening properties. It would be interesting if anyone could find like a study or some kind of a periodical or some kind of a
Yeah.
you know, maybe someone's done what are those things called that you're doing degrees at the end of them. You know when they do them. I'm doing my you know when you do your degree and to get your doctorate. And then you have to do something to get your doctorate. And I don't mean like you have to do something like with the professor or anything. I mean like you have to do like you do something. And it's meant to be unique. It's some kind of thing that you do. I don't know. I've not got a degree. It's no, like you do something like to achieve your doctorate or something. It's like at the end of your degree.
Yeah, you lost me.
It's like it's your last year. It's your it's like your thesis. That's it. In it to flip it. Dissertation, thesis. Thank you.
Dave's in there with
bribe. Yeah, but in my case, it would be dissertation. It would be interesting to see if someone actually has a That was really not worth the effort because I was basically finding that word out to say, I wonder if someone's done a dissertation on the dampening properties of pasta as void fill.
And Dave's also said correctly, people are so quick to blame couriers. Royal Mail, when it gets broke, you got to make it damage proof.
Do you know what, guys? And this is not going to be a popular opinion because a lot of people will say, oh, you get paid to do a job, do it, okay? If I was getting paid like via the gig economy, okay, and I was getting grief and I knew that I had to get a certain amount of parcels out, and if I didn't, even though they're not legally meant to do this, the chances were you can see around you that you'd suddenly then get less hours or less work the following week if you don't pull the number of packages that they want. And if they were putting that kind of pressure on you and you were getting paid pretty poorly to do a lot of work, I would be quite a disgruntled employee. And honestly, I would be kicking the out of stuff if I wanted to. I would, and that's why thankfully, I'm not delivering anybody's packages. And believe you me, there are plenty of people out there that would behave in the same way. Because if you treat people poorly, they won't respect. Like, there's a reason why your packages tend to work out better when they're delivered by UPS or by Parcel Force, etc. Because those guys at least are employed, so have comparably better conditions than someone that has to use their own vehicle, has to hire a vehicle. You know, all these gig economy type stuff. People get really badly pressurized. They have targets to hit, how many parcels, and even though it's not implied, you know, they're not going to give you more work the next week. So that's just how I feel. And like, if I was there and I was mad and I was depressed, I was annoyed, I couldn't pay my bills or whatever, and I'm working trying to deliver these parcels. It's raining outside, and then I find I've got to carry some big 20-kilo parcels up 3 flights of stairs for someone. You know what? I'm not going to handle it with kid gloves. So, and I know that's not a popular opinion. You know, because the other side of the coin is, if you're doing a job, you should just do your job, right? That would be your kind of view on it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we have differing views on this stuff, but that's just how I feel. But yeah, why don't you ask Tommy, ex-UPS driver? That's why you never put fragile stickers on them. Yeah, definitely. I think fragile stickers are definitely like a red rag, as you say.
Yeah.
You know, like
Absolutely.
Hermes lost one of my parcels and declined to pay compensation because it was antique, older than 50 years, says Sue. Sue, if you actually look on the website, the insurance is almost pointless. I've said this many times before, paying for insurance through not just Hermes, but for most companies is almost pointless, because the amount of items that are excluded from paying out, electricals aren't included, this isn't included, that isn't included, there's such a list of items, and you're like, what is actually included? So yes, I heard that Hermes people get commission for every parcel they pick up. Unsure about it. Yeah, they do, but it's tiny, Jack. It's not like, you know, it's not a decent amount of money. And you're right. They will skip bigger parcels so they can fit a lot more smaller parcels in their van, and that's definitely 100% fact. Okay, this is why I wouldn't hire Z. That's just.
I wouldn't hire Z either.
But you know, I'm just saying. Yeah. So yes, that was it. So what else then did we do? We took the kids to the cinema.
Oh yeah.
We took the kids to the cinema. We watched a movie. It was okay.
I enjoyed it.
It was good. It was Birds of Prey, with the lovely Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, and the other actresses. It was.
We were only concentrating when she was on screen.
No, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. But this cinema we went to, man alive, it was incredible. Like, we've got the cinema down the road, and this thing is crazy.
Yeah. It's the first time we've been to it. I mean, it's been there for about a year-ish, I think.
Yeah.
And it does a number of activities in there. There is a bar. There's a place where you can have coffee. There's bowling. There's a few places you can go, and then there's a cinema. And the cinema is just like, they have sofas in there, little side tables, and it was just amazing, wasn't it? It was just a lovely experience. It was really
crazy.
Comfy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was absolutely. Yeah. It was just bonk. I didn't expect the cinema to be like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people putting their feet up, and the sofas were crazy.
The only thing
it was like 10 people in the whole cinema.
I was really, really tired because we went Monday night, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Right, and I almost fell asleep because it was that comfy.
It was super comfy. So we did that. That was quite cool. Andrea just popped in the chat. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Evening all. We have a lovely Hermes delivery guy. A few years ago, he helped me catch Monty when he escaped, and he always chats to us. Doesn't mean he would look after all your parcels. You know, I'd help catch a dog. You know, because I care about animals. But if it was later on raining that day, obviously I'm not casting aspersions upon the character of your local Hermes delivery driver. That would be ever so wrong of me. I'm simply trying to see or trying to imagine how I would behave in said situation. But yeah, that's just me. I put a fragile label on all my parcels. I include a Fraggle in every box. Really? No. This was up here. We went up
it
here
was
down
up
the road.
here.
It's
It was
place.
up here.
It's a place called the Flower Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call it that. The Flower
Yeah.
Bowl. I mean, it's not really
It's
cool.
really
There was like
nice,
10
though.
people. It was like 10 people.
Yeah.
It was so quiet. It was like some private screening.
It was a Monday evening.
The only
though.
thing is, when you're in that situation, you've got to be very careful. You know,
Yeah.
normally if you're in a cinema or something, get a bit of wind. You know, it's
Is
not an
it?
issue. I'm just saying, isn't it? You have to be careful, don't you? Because people would
I
hit.
thought you were just going to talk about like the
And the
rustling of
the
your-
rustling of the packaging as
Yeah.
well. Definitely, that's
Because like you don't
yeah.
want to
No, you
irritate
don't,
other
yeah.
people, and if there's such a small number of you in there in
Yeah.
the cinema, it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Question: did you hold hands in some? We did better than that, Dave. We're cuddling, weren't we? Like, not like anything like risque, you know, just like a casual cuddle, wasn't it? What, we didn't? Are you lying? Man, we did, honestly. I don't know why she's.
You did, yeah.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I cuddled her. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. Well, I thought you was like just kind of making me out to be like a liar.
No. Look, Mum and Hustling have popped in. So
Hey
hello.
there, how are you guys? Good, thank you. Been catching up on lost sleep, says BCB. Wow, that's cool. Lol, when we take the kids to the cinema, I look on that as an opportunity to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
No, I suppose it depends on what movie you're watching, but yes.
Yeah, I did want to
yeah.
see this movie.
Never had an issue with Hermes parcels he delivered to us. What exactly? It's all it's luck of the draw, isn't it? Luck of the draw. Don't just blame the driver. I was told the van sorters are the ones that cause a lot of the problems. Quite possibly Richard Hale. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
it's not just about blaming either. What I'm saying is the conditions and the pay that these people have to work under. Unless you're doing it like as a side gig, literally if you're doing it, if you've got like another job and you're doing it for some side extra income, which is what I think they're trying to like market it as now, because we've got a really lovely, like, she's like an old lady almost, isn't she, that delivers, and she's got a tiny little car. She
I
doesn't
wouldn't call her an old lady. She's an older
older lady, okay, and she's got like a tiny little car and she's lovely, but I think that's because she's just doing it because she's bored or something, so she wants something to do or a bit of side income. I don't think it's like, it's not paid like a full-time job, and all I'm simply saying is when people are paid that badly, they act out. Do you know what I mean? Like, they act out. That's all I'm saying. I can't stand people who eat hot food in the cinema. It's a real bugbear with me.
Well, people were taking their coffees and stuff like that.
Yeah, they had their coffees, but it wasn't like what's it called? It wasn't a problem. Date night. Yes, we had date night as well, Diane.
Yeah,
Our
we
week.
did.
Wow, we've just been busy this week. Cuz
I told you we were busy.
we're like social butterflies. That's what we are, guys. Social butterflies.
Yeah, I know. In
Yeah.
it to flip it, old lady talk again. You
I'm
she
so
wasn't-
sorry. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't think she's a.
No, she's not.
an
No, what
old
I mean is
lady.
old. Yeah, like experience. No, because that sounds wrong as well. How would
What
you
is
say?
wrong with you?
Older.
Do you know what? Zip your mouth up.
Okay, older. Just older.
Yeah.
You should say older,
Yeah, she's
and that's fine.
She's slightly older.
Slightly
lady.
older.
Yeah.
Slightly older. So yeah, we went on date night as well. It was good, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was a bit more serious than our last week though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a lot of chatting.
We did a lot of chatting. Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
chatting.
Lo-
But it's been a
yeah.
serious kind of week.
It's
I
been a
suppose.
serious week, yeah. It's been, that's the thing. Like the previous week's date nights have been really hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
really hilarious. And this time we were kind of like a bit shocked at how serious we were.
Yeah, but it
we
was
had a
good
little bit of
because
laugh.
We got
Yeah.
a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes you just
Yeah.
when you're in the house, right, and you've got to talk like, just about anything, and you don't really want the kids involved in the conversation, but they're around the house, and you know that they're gonna end up hearing or walking in on your conversations.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to be away from them while we have conversations that like
We
mean
wanna
something
have
that
in
we
our-
want to
yeah,
have,
that we
but
wanna have.
we don't want to stress them out with what
Correct.
we're talking about.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's true.
Yeah.
We've got some comments which are worthy of being read out, definitely. Question, Z, did you do the yawn arm on the shoulder technique? Works every time. Yeah, that's a classic there, Stu. I didn't use that one this time because it was a sofa. It was just like, she was like diagonal anyway. Sprawled all out, like taking up as much space.
Whatever.
And Stu says, I avoid the embarrassment of farting in cinemas by blowing a kazoo at the moment of release. As he was cutting the food, not bags. Damien says, I can deal with hot food. It's the checking of social media on phones mid-movie or running commentary. Yes, very true. And that doesn't happen. This didn't happen at this cinema.
No.
This was the first cinema experience we've had in years.
Like we almost go to the point of avoiding.
Well,
going
we
to the
don't go.
cinema
Yeah,
because
we don't go.
Not really ever had
a movie where we haven't.
I tell you what, there was
first
one
date.
time.
Yeah, you're talking about the first date.
The
Yeah,
one
of course you
time,
are. Yeah, of course you are.
Me and Zaheer went. I can't remember what movie it was.
We went to a movie after a long time.
Was it when The Dark Knight came out?
Who knows?
I think it was when The Dark Knight came out, and we were
Yeah.
both really excited to go and see this movie, weren't we? Like, we really wanted to
we
see
were
it.
excited. Yeah.
Okay. And
God.
we ended up getting sat next to a couple that were on their
First date.
blooming first date, and
First
all they
date.
did was chat
Yeah.
throughout. And
I
it was
mean,
just like,
Of all the things to choose to do on your first date when you want to,
don't go to the cinema, because if you want to talk,
it's not the place to be.
no.
Not the place to be.
Sorry.
Yeah. You should see how I treat my staff. I'm a model boss, says Shazad. I wouldn't want to be sat behind Z at the pictures with that big hair. It wasn't like that. It wasn't an everyman cinema. No, it was called the Flower Bowl. Over the years, I saw a movie for the first time in almost 10 years, and I couldn't help but to look at my phone for eBay and Etsy notifications. Oh, now you got to put that away. Andrew says, people browsing social media at concerts is my bugbear, especially when they're just in front of you. Yeah, and like people are watching the concerts on their phones nowadays, aren't they? I always find that funny. Like the artist that they're so crazy about is live on stage in front of them, and rather than looking directly at them in ultra mega super duper godlike whatever K our eyes have, K resolution, where our resolution is pretty good, right? Like, so, like, instead of doing that, they're looking at it through their freaking iPhone or their Samsung. I mean, like, and then they're watching it and they're like waving around, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Honestly, that annoys the bejesus
Anyway, did you want
out
to
of
show
me.
some stuff?
Show some stuff.
You're not going to
Yeah. Should we chat? Guys in the chat. Chat.
Hey,
We're just gonna
chat.
Word. Chat. Do you guys want to see some pickups? Say no if you don't want to. If you're not bothered.
As Stu Mandry says,
Hey, Stu.
lucky they just chatted, really.
Well, I would have rather they did the other thing, because then maybe they would have been more quiet about it. Like,
No.
Especially because one of their voice, one of them had to have an annoying voice, didn't they? Like, some squeaky, like.
No. People rustling bags, food, cinema, loud, talking, so annoying. Peter.
Yeah.
That's Peter always saying that.
Peter, you know what? I do agree. Rustling bags. Why? Like, what you need to do, I suppose, is to open the bag as the adverts are playing.
But then, like, if you put your hand in the bag, you
but you can tip. You can gently tip. We had peanuts. Remember, because we're such gangsters, we smuggled in some peanuts.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they're against the rules or not,
do you
but
remember
we're pretending that it was.
Oh no, they don't know, do they? Oh, right, on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Zaheer did this big announcement like he's on a diet, right?
Oh, have I been good?
I don't know, I don't think so. This week's been awful.
Oh,
so
man.
on Saturday he was like, I'm on a diet.
Yeah, I was really all for it.
I was like, yeah, great. Okay, fantastic.
Oh, man. I was serious. I'm serious.
It was
guys.
just the way he kind of flung open the front room door. I was like, Beck, I'm on a diet.
Flung it open. I made sure that I shut both the doors, and so just for extra dramatic effect. Yeah.
Amazing. Right, so Monday evening, I was
Yeah.
trying to be like thoughtful, and
Yeah.
I was like, well, you're not really gonna have any like think
I
healthy.
was good
there.
on Monday.
No, but there was not going to be anything
What did
healthy
we
at
have?
the cinema
No.
to kind of for you to have. So I took some peanuts in for him.
We had some peanuts, yeah. That's- I thought, man, I forgot I was on a diet. Maybe it's going so well that I've not. Tell me, I'm looking slimmer, right? Brap says, you are allowed to take your own food in. We always do that. If you
Yeah.
buy it there, you need a second mortgage. There's been a good
Well, the
job.
girls wanted popcorn, didn't they? So they had popcorn there. But yeah, it is expensive.
Question for Bex: has he worked hard enough to earn a Five Guys yet? No.
Nope.
No, we're being really careful. We're being really careful with the old
Yeah.
Five Guys. And in fact, we're making really good burgers at home.
Yeah.
We've upped our game at home. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
No, come on.
It's just the diet.
The
thing.
diet.
You forgot you're on a diet.
Yeah, well, you know. I got.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Just
I thought. Did I say that? That I was on a diet?
yeah.
And yeah, no, I did because then I only had 2 chicken burgers in the day. Yeah, okay, all right. Check this out. I don't know if I've shared this or not. What did I eat? What are the other 2 things I ate? Oh, yeah. Sainsbury's had apple strudels that were reduced,
Yeah.
but and there were 2 of them in the packet. So the whole day, all I ate was 2 chicken burgers and 2 apple strudels. I know apple strudels and chicken burgers are not like healthy food, but it was a low calorie day, right? That was a good day. And then I don't know what happened after that. I can't remember. Yeah.
I've got no clue.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, my mum. No, it couldn't have been good, could it?
No, it was awful.
It was
Actually,
awful, yeah.
It was no. This week's been awful.
Yeah. We went when we went to see family. My mum,
Oh,
bless her.
she's amazing.
Yeah.
She really is.
Oh my god, she smashed out the food.
Oh, she did.
Oh my god.
Do you know what?
We have eaten.
The thing is,
like, no, the diet has been terrible this week.
yeah, because I do make rotis, don't I? But I don't make
Yeah.
parathas.
Yeah.
Okay, so his mum makes parathas, and they're full of
Paratha made of ghee, like purified
yeah,
butter.
so
Like-
they're full of
and
ghee.
then she made pie, which is like
Oh.
cow's feet. I know that doesn't sound nice, but the feet
Yeah.
are like, oh,
So she
like
made
it's
a ton
you
of
know, like
food,
yeah.
so
and
no,
there was
the
biryani.
diet was
there
not
was
good.
there was
And then
all
she-
kinds.
She packed us off home with a bunch
Yeah,
of food as
we
well.
we literally did not have to cook the whole week. We just
Yeah.
ate food. We just literally ate
So
food.
yeah, no, it hasn't been a good week.
Yeah. Beck had whatever Mel had on your stream. I once went to the cinema and a couple got a picnicking hamper out, complete with a thermos flask.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sue says, Sue's pile of shame. Hi, Sue. Sue says, cinema trouble. Pff, you want to try being on a 12-hour flight beside someone who ate with his mouth open or snored all the way home? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no.
As the old joke goes, my local cinema wouldn't let me buy a bucket of popcorn with a £50 note. Luckily, I had 2 20s and a tenner on me. Oh, God. Hey, Nick, how are you? Not exactly saladsy. It had lettuce in it. Question, at the shop, would you go for diet or regular Coke? I don't like diet Coke because it's got like that stuff in it, you know, like I don't know. Regular Coke's pretty bit nicer. Barry Brown says, I go on a diet about 10 p.m. every night, then forget by 8 the next morning all the time, damn it. Oh, Barry, you know. How old are you two? My friend doesn't think you're old enough to have teenage kids, says Georgina. It's that Instagram filter, I'm telling you.
I know.
Snapchat filter. This is what we really look like. Alright, let's turn it off.
Turn it off. Go on.
There you go. This is what we really look
Yeah,
like.
this is what we really look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're old AF.
Yeah.
No. Okay, let me just turn it back on because I like it on, actually, because you like it on.
Yeah, how old are we?
How old are we? Okay, who asked that question? Georgina. Okay. I'm currently 38. Currently. And in May, I'll be 39.
Yeah.
Beck turned 38 in December.
Yeah. So I'm also 39 this year. But not until the end of the year. So
I'll be 39.
I'm slightly happier than Zaheer is.
I'll be 39 in, like, May.
Yeah.
Man. I've got to do something cool. I've got to do something cool. The Zinger burger, seen it here first. Not sure how healthy the Zaheer diet is, says Nick. Probably not very. Low-cal diet, this guy's insane. Any tech pickups, says Andrew Robinson. Apologies for the non-food related question. Apologies accepted, Andrew.
There have been. Should we show it?
Actually, yes.
Do you know what? That brings us on to our...
We did pick up some stuff.
Do you want me to show this thing?
Yeah, why not? Show it, show it.
Oh, I can't pick that up.
Because I haven't got enough PlayStation 3s. I got another one. This is just a little pickup we had.
Yeah.
I spent £27 on everything you're about to see. £27 in total. Mm-hmm. I picked this up because last time I showed some PlayStations, people were like, check if it's got USBs on the front, and this had USBs on the front. So I've got it. It's not the good one though.
Yeah. So you picked it up because other people said.
Yeah. Check is it USBs?
Like,
yeah, I'll pick it up.
Yeah. I'm picking it
I'm
up.
not really that excited about that. It's a PlayStation 3.
Yeah, so
£27 for everything I'm about to show.
Oh, okay.
So for everything. So yeah. No, it's only got 2 USBs. Vinegar jar, Peter Cummins.
Oh damn! You should have told me there was a.
This now this.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
This is more exciting. This is more exciting.
Hold that because that was attached.
A CD player. I love CD players. Separate CD players are definitely worth picking up. I can give you guys a little tip actually. Right, this is a basic model, right? This is a basic model. It's a Denon. Denon are good. Ideally, you want the remote control. This doesn't have its remote control, and I can tell that it should have come with a remote control because it's got a remote sensor there, but there's no remote control. Now, the reason why CD players are good to look out for is because they still fetch good money if you buy them cheap enough. This is a very simple unit. It is made in Germany, which is really good. Made in West Germany. So it's a really well built machine, I'm going to be guessing. And you've got a standard analog audio out. Now, what you need to bear in mind when you're looking at CD players, good CD players, and I'm not sure if this has it, but I've got a feeling it does. Good CD players have a method to lock the transport. Now you can see underneath here, there's like a little panel here, and I'm guessing if I unscrew that, there'll be a way of tightening down the transport. They have different types of methods of tightening transports. What I mean by the transport is basically the whole lens assembly and the tray. You can lock the bottom down. So basically, if you find a CD player which has like a transport lock or some kind of a mechanism to lock the bottom, so have a look at the bottom, see if there looks like anything that is meant to be user used. Sometimes it'll have a sticker saying unscrew before use, and that will tend to be a better quality player, because what that is for is to keep the, because if you shake this around, it doesn't matter how well you package it, the transport inside can still get damaged because it's still moving around inside, right?
And we did actually have an issue like that.
We've had an issue like that before. It's a risk you take. It's a risk you take with high-end CD players. But if the CD player does have a locking mechanism, you use that and to tighten the transport before you ship it, and that's what it is. Yeah.
Should I take this plastic stuff?
What's this? What's that?
I don't know what this is.
Oh yeah, this is.
Let me just take this off.
You want to take that
I
off?
want
Okay.
to show the plastic bit.
This was also purchased.
There we go. Okay.
It's normally just a screw vinegar jar. Normally, it will just be a transport locking screw. So if the screw is missing, you just measure the hole with a caliper and you just get a screw that will fit. That's normally all it is. It's not necessarily a specific piece. This is a Pioneer DVD player. Pretty old school. I only picked it up because it's got Dolby Digital pre-outs. It's got optical out. It's not your standard DVD player. It's like it would have been a high-end player at the time. Again, not going to be worth a lot, but I've seen people get about 20 quid for faulty ones, and this is complete with remote.
Yeah, and it's got
Yeah.
remote.
So those three, and then finally,
Oh, yeah.
I love picking these up as well. Finally, we got that Kenwood mixer. This is what is it? I don't know what it is. I can't bother to look underneath. It's a Kenwood mixer, vintage mixer.
Yeah.
It comes with a stainless steel bowl.
And it's got like two of the attachments.
Two of the three attachments. Always worth picking these up, especially when they've got other bits. Yeah, this is from the tip shop, Peter. Paid £27 for all of it. And yeah, I mean, they know that the kind of stuff I look out for, and it was just there. They hadn't actually put it aside for me. I was very disappointed. It was out in the open. It was just sat there for people to buy. Not this bit, but the other bits were just out there. Someone else could have bought them. Then what would have happened, huh? That was just bad. But yeah, this is a really good model. Ideally, what you want to look out for is three of the attachments. You want a glass bowl, and if you're lucky, you will get the jug that sits on top, at the back here. You get a glass jug. The jug alone in the past, I'm not sure what the current prices are. I have achieved almost or around £35 for the glass jug. But this has none of it. Yeah, I'll put that on this side. So those were little things that we picked up. We weren't expecting to pick. Yeah, we hadn't expected to pick those up.
No.
I think opposite, says Dave. CD players not really worth it. It depends, Dave. You're right. There are some which aren't worth it. But there are some that are. It's just something worth keeping an eye on. I never seen a locking system for a CD. Good, Dave. You're messing with the wrong stuff. Wrong stuff. See, okay. I'm just gonna say this now. Sony is not high end. Okay. Pioneer is not high end. They're not high end brands. Things like that. Things that people. Bose not high end. There's a lot of brands out there that people think are high end, but they're not high end. High end manufacturers. There's lots of companies out there, and it's completely unfair to say brands like Denon. A lot of Denon stuff is not high end. However, they did used to do some stuff which was very high end, and did have things like transport mechanisms and stuff. But still, there we go. Nice little pickups. Yeah, all four items there for £27. I'm not going to grumble. I think we should be able to get decent profit out of it.
Yeah.
The Kenwood mixer alone will probably make me profit, and then everything else will be profit. And the important thing is it will probably sell relatively quickly if I price it right. So it should sell without issues. Nice little pickups, thanks. I've got one of those beasts to list, so heavy. Yes, Nick, very, very heavy. Damien says, right, got to go. Bye, no worries. Sony legal team already writing strongly worded letter to Z, says G. They're not high end. They're just not. They're just not. They're just not in any way. Their cameras are good. Their new mirrorless cameras are good. You know, I like a bit of the even their mid-range mirrorless cameras are good and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, as I said, no, it's not that they're. Oh god.
You've dug a hole now.
No, as I sadly look at all my Sony stuff, I'm talking about in specific niches. Separates Hi-Fi is a specific niche. Separates Hi-Fi, you want to look at different brands. You don't want to go to your local hi-fi shop and have a look around at what they have for sale. All right, they're gonna have brands like Cyrus. They're gonna have brands like Nime. They're gonna have brands like NAD, but NAD's not high end either. But they're like kind of can be. Arcam again, iffy, but can be high end. Depends on, again, it depends on the range. So go to your local hi-fi shop, look at what they're charging thousands and thousands of pounds for, look at the brands, and you will see a different world to. It's just like in anything, guys, like in anything. All right, now we have been lol, I was only joking. All right, we've been on now for over an hour. Thank you for the over 160 people that have tolerated
Yeah.
us for over an hour. Do appreciate it.
Yeah, it hasn't been as much eBay chat this week.
Actually, for the 160 people that are here, if you're still here, this is something we should probably mention.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward, this chat is going to be more casual. Yeah?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Going forward, I think this chat's going to be more casual, more about our week. There may well be bits of stuff we've picked up, and things like that. eBay stuff will creep in.
It probably will creep in.
Yeah,
It's not gonna.
But it's not going to be as eBay centric as before. And I know some of you are just laughing anyway at that, but I
don't think it ever has been.
Yeah. There's some.
There's weeks we've tried.
There's reasons for that. We want to just come and chill out, and we make videos and things and all that. So yeah, I was just saying. Oh good, all that reseller stuff was dead boring. Thank you. More casual than this. Was it ever serious? Yeah.
I know.
All right, guys. Andrew will be live on his channel in 4 minutes. Money Mental UK. Please go over there and show some support. If he can even reach 70% of what Tommy and Tracy achieved yesterday,
I know.
That is the bar, guys. The bar. Trust me. Tommy and Tracy killed it. I don't even deserve to be streaming on the same platform as Tommy.
I'm
oh my god.
I'm gonna have to watch the rest of the stream tonight because
it should be released on a box set. It should be released on a DVD box set.
I need to watch it.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.